How to balance my 38M girlfriend's 32F boundaries with visiting my daughter. 6. I, 38M, have a 6-year-old daughter with a former flame. My relationship with the mom, 40F, is civil but distant. They live in Africa, and I visit around twice a year. Every time I visit my daughter, it throws my relationship with my girlfriend, 32F, into crisis. She thinks I don't have boundaries, and I argue that she is too uncompromising. The main ground rules she has set are no playing family when I visit, spending minimum time in the house of my ex-house, and not taking money or favors from my ex. For context, my ex is a very wealthy expat, whereas I lost my job 6 months ago and have been living off savings. My daughter wants me to play at her mom's house because that's where her toys and books are. Previously, I've rented a nice Airbnb and brought her toys there, but this year, due to financial constraints, I'm staying in a rundown studio next to a slum, unsuitable for kids. My ex offered to pay for a child-friendly Airbnb, but I refused, sticking to the rule of not taking her money. This year, my ex's family are also visiting for the holidays, and they are doing things like having meals together and sightseeing. My daughter wants me to join, but I'm having to say no because this would break the rule of playing family. Due to this, I've traveled halfway across the world, but I'm spending a lot of time alone in an Airbnb, and occasionally taking my daughter to the mall and other public spaces. She is begging me to come play in her house, but I have to say no so I don't break boundaries. My ex is angry at me for refusing to spend time with my daughter is sad, and my girlfriend is also mad at me, because I've spent a few hours at my daughter's house to play with her. I'm at a loss for what to do. I don't know anyone who co-parents with a child in another country, and don't really know what is considered socially acceptable in these situations. My girlfriend thinks I'm messing up my child by coming into her private space to play family or doing anything with the mother or her family, and that I should have 100% separation between myself and them. This would be ideal, but as I only visit a couple of times a year as a tourist, I also don't feel like it's possible for me to create a real space for me and my daughter in a hotel or Airbnb, and that spending some time in her playroom is reasonable. Dump your girlfriend. She has no right to be telling you how to father your daughter because she can't manage her jealously. Boss, the odds are only one of these people are going to be in your life forever. Are you really going to miss out on spending time playing with your daughter because my girlfriend said no? Your daughter will only be 6 once. Do not deny her your time. Your girlfriend should not get a vote in this situation. You are letting your little girl down because of this woman's insecurities. Be a better father. Drop the girlfriend. Your daughter is more important than this. Spend time with her. You only get to see her a few times a year. Every second she will remember playing with you when she's older. Instead, she will wonder why you were distant. STBE ex-girlfriend can pound sand. Your duty is to your child, not another adult. When your child is older, you can balance their needs, but right now the person you made takes precedence over the person you chose. Your child is already getting only scraps of a father, and you're withholding even those for the sake of someone who should be more mature and understanding. Your girlfriend cannot interfere with your already tricky relationship with your daughter. It's non-negotiable. Why can my F35 husband, M40, never agree with me? My husband can never agree with me. Everything I say is met with some form of no or yes, but. It's to the point where I don't see the point in speaking anymore. Whenever I try to bring it up, I don't do that, which is just another form of no. I don't know what to do because any attempt to talk to him about it is met with more of the same behavior that is bothering me. He doesn't seem to pick up on the fact that I'm defeated and wilting, and any suggestion of therapy is a hard no. I'm basically quietly quitting my marriage, so to speak, because I just don't see how else to get through to him that his behavior is hurting me. On the contrary, I think he does pick up on the fact that you are becoming smaller and quieter and beaten down. That's why he does it. Why quiet quit when you could just divorce him and be free from it entirely? There is either nothing here or just this link. Mirror this with him. When you see his reaction, say that this is exactly what he does to you. Men are socialized to discount what women say. The myriad replies saying that you need to give examples for them, internet strangers, to believe that you're frustrated by a common and documented sociological phenomenon, or like a microcosm of your marriage, huh? My 30M boyfriend asked for a girl's number and disguised it as his mom's name? 29F. How would you feel? We've been together for 3 years and I found 2 contacts under his mom's name on his phone. I have his mom's number and the girl's area code is from his city. I also found him downloading a dating app a long time ago while we were together. He paid $10 for a subscription. It was discussed and he said sorry, won't do it again, and it was casual. I forgave him for using a dating app, so now I have to forgive again? I'm not sure if I'm overreacting. If a guy approaches me, I say thank you, but I have a boyfriend. Even if it's a casual conversation starter about anything, I cut it off short. I see no reason to get a girl's number if he has an abundance of friends always down for anything. No, don't. Run, girl. The number may not be an issue, but the dating app and the hiding the number definitely are. Which one do you crave more, the disrespectful company or the STD he will eventually give you? Come on, he's cheating and it sounds like it's common. Get tested and leave this Leave, you can do better. I'd be concerned with what else he's hiding. He hasn't changed, he's just going to get better at hiding it. Relying too much on intimacy? 18F, and 18M. My boyfriend and I have been together for about 3 months, but have known each for a couple years. The relationship is already pretty serious and we are both in it for the long term. Since the beginning, we have had intercourse about every time we see each other, so around 2-5 times per hangout, seeing each other about once or twice a week. We enjoy other activities with each other such as watching TV, playing video games, going on trips together, and just cuddling. I've met his family and friends, we communicate well, etc. My only concern is that we are having sex too much. I'm very aware we are both young and it's very early in our relationship. So I feel that it's a problem that every time we lay with each other, I am already horny. Embarrassingly, it feels like I'm usually the one who wants it the most. I'm afraid that he's going to start viewing me as a sex addict if this keeps up. I feel like we are, as a couple, very healthy, but I don't want this to ruin us. I'm not sure why I can't be with him without wanting to get intimate. May have to do with some mental health issues. Any advice on whether this is an actual problem, and if it is, what I should do? The honeymoon period doesn't last forever. Enjoy the hell out of it while you can. When I read you do it every time you see each other, I was thinking, oh, this might be 2 times a day or something. Once or twice a week, early in a relationship and you're both 18-year-olds. Yeah, you're overthinking this. Enjoy your time together, unless he actually comes out saying it's too much, he's enjoying it as much as you. There is no problem here. You are overthinking. I don't think having sex every time you see each other is an issue if you both want it. Talk to him about it. The thing I've learned being with my husband for 20 years is that you have to communicate. Don't assume anything. Talk to him. Let him know that you currently enjoy being intimate every time you are together. Eventually, if you really are long-term, that connection will change. Not necessarily in a bad way, but over time people and relationships change. I'd enjoy this now while you are in this phase. Me and my partner met when I was 18 and he was 19. We're about to turn 20 and 21 very early on. We had sex every time we saw each other 3-4 times a week and 7-8 rounds each time. Now it's like once a day since we lived together. If you guys plan long term, take advantage of this time as we reminisce about those times, only if you both like it. LMFAO. You're 18, it's natural, don't shame yourself about it, have fun while you can.